Yo, what's going on? Look, in today's video, I'll be talking about my experience predicated on, when other men see you elevating and upgrading, especially when they're your supervisor. So this gonna be a quick story time predicated on, when you're attractive, right? And you somewhat get into that money, right? You somewhat start to be increased. You're somewhat, prospering, and it's visual, people can see it and it's visually obvious, right? So it's a little small inconvenience, very small, very short, straight to the point, concise story time, right? So here's the thing. I work at this, you can see my shirt, right? I work at this nursing home, and I do housekeeping, right? Just meeting that. Now I'm getting, I want to become more relatable to my audience, so I'm sharing this part of my life, with y'all. So I work at this nursing home, right? And since I've been at this nursing home, women have found me desirable. This is it's not a situation like, okay, just as soon as I start working here, it's the only attention or time, like it's the only attention that I get from, I get attention from women. So it just, at this nursing home, it's a lot of older women, and women, majority of times, and what I have seen, there's a lot of women that's in relationships and they're not happy. They're not happy. And they kinda showcase it, how they communicate and work with others. I kinda be peeping game. I sit back, I analyze, I don't, be presumptuous just off the rip, right? I let it, I kind of let things come to me as far as information. Now, of course, when it comes to information within the workforce, you never want to just take it, just for what this is what it is. Like he says, you never want to take that for emphatic proof. But you can just tell that, certain women are just not happy, within their households, right? But like I was saying, I get a lot of attention. And this is one thing about, men, right? Not all men, of course, but certain men become envious when you're basically like the star in the room, right? You're basically getting all the recognition and props and, oh, hey, handsome, and things regarding to that. And and I carry myself, very presentable and humble, so women appreciate, an attitude like that, not operating with a childish spirit. But like I was saying, right, they become envious, oh, this, like, who this nigga think he is, man? But here's the thing, right? My supervisor ended up reducing my my hours, right? And I didn't think too much of it at first, right? I didn't think too much of it at first. I kind of wanted to just sit back and analyze it for a period of time, right? And he reduced my hours, right? So I went from getting like 800 a paycheck to like 400, right? I got bills to pay, right? Right? So I sat back, I probably had a little struggle phase, a couple months. It is what it is. Everybody get back up, right? Gotta practice what I preach, right? Endurance, right? But like I was saying, right? He reduced my hours, and so I took the precaution, right, to file for unemployment. End up becoming approved, right? So, I end up becoming approved. So, I'm making money from the crib. I ain't gotta be there. Right. So now I'm making compensation money from the crib, and he don't like that, so he kind of be doing he kind of be doing like excuse me, he kind of be doing certain I give an example of what this like what I give an example of what he did, right? So, I'm sitting in the laundry room, right? It's two other, housekeepers in there also. We're all, we're talking and things regarding that, but I'm kind of ducked off, I'm I'm kind of ducked off, in the corner a bit, sitting chilling, but the other two, they sitting there, they talking geeky, cool, right? He come in, right? He started saying a little something. It wasn't to me. He just starts talking in general. Then he just out of the blue, the nigga just turned my way, like direct, like it was concise. And he directly turned my way. What you doing? I said, what you doing in here? Like I'm the only nigga in here. Like I'm the only nigga in this bitch. This nigga purposely, intentionally targeted me, right? And I'm like, yeah, I played it off real smooth, right? I say, yeah, I thought we had a meeting, we got a meeting, right? But here's the thing, I can tell by the other women that was in the room that the nigga had some type of I could tell by the nigga tonality that the nigga had some aggression within his voice, right? And I ain't gonna lie, as I'm walking down the hallway, cause once he was like, he was like, no, we ain't got no meeting. We got to meet at 10, right? And I left, right? But as I'm walking down the hallway, I'm smiling and shit, right? I'm smiling and shit. I can't help it, man. Cause I already peeped it. Right? I already know what to expect. So I wasn't even but her, right? It is what it is, right? I was just waiting on situations like that to keep happening so I could bring it to the administrator's attention, right? But like I was saying, as I'm walking down the hallway, the nigga is following me. He's behind me following me, bro. Faking like he's looking for nigga, you ain't looking for nothing, nigga. You're not looking for nothing. It's clear as day that you're you're following me, bro. Trying to see where I'm about to go, when I'm on to you, bro. Come on, man. What I look like, man? But it just shows you the extent that niggas will go to when you're not like when it shows you the extent that niggas will go to when you're not gonna play by them rules, bro. You're not gonna try to pigeonhole my money and then sit up here and say it's a performance issue, right? Nigga, it's not a performance issue. Cause here's the thing, the nigga start hiring his fucking family members. The nigga hire his family members, and they're not. I think I'm trying to remember, right? I want to speak truthfully, right? I think I look on a schedule. I think one of them was getting full-time hours, mind you. Before he came to the work establishment, before he was hired, I was getting full-time hours, and everybody can vouch that. Dang, I always see you here. I always see you here. Yeah, I'm working my ass. Yeah, I'm busting my ass trying to make that money. But I had people that can vouch for me as far as my work ethic, right? And he come, oh, okay, yeah. Hours are gonna be predicated off work performance and things like that. Bullshit. The reason why niggas did that is so potentially, right? The reason why he potentially did that is so he can get more hours, or so he can split and get more hours with his family members. Right? But niggas was mad because I didn't play by. I'm not just finna sit over and roll over and get a weak ass $400 paycheck as if I don't have bills to pay, right? Then I bring it to your attention. Hey, what's going on? How can I get, we gotta work this out. I need more hours, man. And you kind of, flicked me off. It was nothing. Then here's the thing: the one option that the nigga did give me, I took the option. The next day, nigga, I was called into HR's office. The next day, I was texting saying it's an issue that I stayed after when he told me I can stay after. Now, oh, you're staying after for too long. You're a fucking look. Allegedly, potentially, the nigga tried to set me up. The nigga said, "Oh, you can stay for however long, My nigga, I'm trying to get compensation for that money I just lost, nigga. Don't get mad at me, nigga. Facts. Right? Nigga, I don't even drive yet. Wait till I start driving. Oh, it's crazy, man. Of course, Lord willing, I would love to have that opportunity for me to, be just self-dependent as far as my transportation, That's one hell of an opportunity. That's most definitely a blessing. I can never try to minimize, because, hey, transportation, me walking out, man, I've walked everywhere I've went. Man, I've walked everywhere, not really complain because I always been used to walking places and things regarding to that, So, having that transportation would be much more convenient, But that's pretty much today's video, I just wanted to get up on the camera and, my videos be predicated off, just how my spirit is feeling within the moment. So my videos can't be fake. Like this have to be something that it have to be something I'm experiencing, right? But I have been thinking about, doing some reaction videos and things regarding to that. So, if you made it this far, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Give me some feedback, constructive criticism, anything, But yeah, I'm out,